Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Terry B back again with another gear check that I'd like to share with everybody. Kind of to follow up with last week's Hotline helmet or gear review. Wanted to give you guys a look at something I'm experimenting with mainly when I go mountain biking. So this is the new setup. Check it out. So I got this new Giro Montaro helmet. It's more of a mountain bike helmet. It's got a visor and more protection for the back of your head, a little less vents. The things I like about it is that it's not much heavier than a regular road helmet, and it's got MIPS, so that's cool. It's got a little adjustment strap on the back, and believe it or not, I'm actually pretty stoked on the visor. So here's the visor. You can pop it up and down in different angles. And on the bottom I put a little GoPro mount. It doesn't fit flat, but it fits good enough. And if you notice, it's a little off center, and you'll see why in a sec. The next thing you're gonna need is a Rilo. You can use any camera, but I chose the Rilo just because of the stabilization, and also, you know, I shoot a lot of stuff with the GoPro, and I try to find things I can shoot with the Rilo as well, and it's got really good 360 stabilization. So just clip it onto the visor, and now you can see that the lens is pretty centered. It's now my third eye, so everything will be pretty centered on the helmet. And since the visor moves up and down, you could flip the visor up, and the way that the angle of the lens is kind of like I guess it's a little bit like a 45-degree angle, which is perfect when you're following somebody. You get a little bit of handlebars and bike that I'm riding in the shot, which I actually like when I'm riding on trails, and it doesn't impede your vision, as you can see. I'm trying to show you with hand gestures here. And it's pretty lightweight, so it doesn't really hurt your neck either. And then when you're done riding, it's pretty easy. You just unclip it and you can pop the visor down. A lot easier than using a gimbal, because I'd have to put the gimbal away and carry more stuff. So here's the sample footage. So let's try to keep the camera quality out of this, although it does pretty good. The Rilo is really good. Like, as you can see, this footage is really stable. This is from last weekend. Me and some friends went up to Vermont and rode Kingdom Trails, and I demoed a Santa Cruz Hightower. It's a 29er. I believe it's a 130 front and back suspension. Really fun bike.
Yo, it's Dusty Dog.
I'm following Nick here. As you can see, you got to make sure you check your angle on the lens before you ride. This was one of the first ones, and you can see on the top left and right corners that the visor is peeking in every once in a while. Just know that this is a 360 camera, and I can readjust it in post pretty easily, but this is just a quick one just to give you guys an idea. And yeah, that's pretty much how it mounts on your helmet there. Shouts out to Brian Chu for letting me borrow this Lazy Susan so I can get these beautiful spinning 360 shots. Everyone should know what this is. This is the GoPro Hero 7 Black, but I might have made a mistake and actually shoved my 6 in a 7 Black case, but you get the idea. It's a GoPro. On the bottom, it's already connected to a clip that comes with the Giro helmet. And you'll see that once it's connected, it sits on top, pretty much where I would put a gimbal if I was to put a gimbal on this helmet, kind of towards the back and the center. So the 7 has pretty good stabilization, and I actually prefer the GoPro stabilization for riding mountain bikes over a gimbal because it shows how rugged the terrain is. So here's the mount on the helmet. It comes with the helmet, which is cool. It comes with a GoPro mount. and it pops out in case you hit a tree.
Oh, I forgot about the tree. Oh, they cut it up already. I got it.
Which is nice, you won't damage your camera. Just clips right in, which is pretty sweet. And it locks in, and the only thing that's kind of a bummer is it's not perfectly centered like I would like it, but it's pretty high up, and the further you are from the subject, the less you'll notice how centered or uncentered it is. So here's what it looks like with me trying it on. Remember, you're wearing a cycling helmet with a camera on it. It's never going to look super cool. Just remember to get your angles right, and there you go. Here's some sample footage. I put this quick little montage of clips on Instagram a few days back. This is just me and Richard riding at Prospect Park. As you can see, the difference between the Rilo and the GoPro here is the stabilization on the GoPro isn't as good, but I feel the picture quality, because I have more control over the GoPro, looks a little better. But again, this isn't a camera comparison. Prospect Park is fun, and I think it was a good place to test cameras to ride through this, because there's a lot of thick low light situations and bright light situations.
Wow, you fucking sent that.
And here's me trying to act like I can wheelie a mountain bike pretty well, which I really can't do it that well. And thank you guys for watching. As you can see, I might sound, I don't know if you can see, but I'm in a small cubicle at an airport in Munich doing this edit for you guys. It's 2:30 a.m. New York time and 9 a.m. German time, so I'm pretty jet lagged and tired. I thought I would just say hello and give you an idea why I probably sound lethargic on this quick gear review. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and hit the bell, say hello, ride your bike. I'll try to drop all the links to the items in this video in the description. If you do choose to buy some of these items, remember I do get a little bit of money from the Amazon affiliate link, so I would appreciate that. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys soon.
So we bring to a close the story of rigid control through the unceasing research and the highest quality.